Morning, guys. We are back in my Mach-E. We're actually at the store already for the day. It's a little after 10 o'clock. I've been here for about an hour already. Been getting stuck in there pretty good with some follow-up. We've had quite a bit of online inquiries and whatnot, new leads come in. So I've been banging away on that. Fortunately, in the process of banging away at all those leads, I had forgotten that I have an appointment set at 11 o'clock tonight. So, sorry, not tonight, 11 o'clock this morning. Like I said, it's just after 10. The customer is on their way, but I need to get the transit that they're interested in up from the storage lot. So I'm crossing fingers that it's not too buried, but I'm running over to the Hamakua lot right now to see what the status is on that thing, where it's at. While I'm there, I'm also gonna get the stock number for the Bronco Sport that's blocking in my sold unit, because that needs to get shipped out next week. So we have a little bit of time on that. That's not top priority, but I'm gonna throw a sold sign in that bad boy there, so there's no confusion if anybody goes down to look at it on the storage lot. And hopefully that van isn't too buried. I do have the key for it. Crossing fingers that maybe it's right up front, but I don't believe it is. Don't think so. If it is and I'm super lucky, then today's gonna be a good day, and we're probably gonna sell a bunch of cars, and I should probably fly out to Vegas tonight because I'd probably hit a jackpot if I can get this bad boy on the first run. But we're rolling up to it. We're right around the corner. We're gonna see how my luck is looking for today. That lot, like you guys saw last week in that one video, isn't exceptionally packed right now. There's quite a bit of space at the back because Jeff has his commercial units kind of pulled forward, just blocking space for himself, I guess. He said it was to make sure we maintain an aisle or like a little driveway in there. I'm not sure. I think he's just trying to reserve some space for his units. But any luck, we're here for a 15 passenger mid-roof, and I'm really hoping it's the one right there in front of me that I can see. But let me hop out of here. Let me get this gate open, and hopefully I can find it real quick. We'll see you guys back. All right, found it. That's a nice Mach-E. Black premium with the sport package. I like that. It's only blocked in by one vehicle. So right here, SKA 43405. And the unit we need is behind it. Doesn't look like this has been sitting here for super long, so shouldn't have a dead battery. I like it. We should be good. Just got to run back to the lot and grab the key for 05. We should be good to go. Like you can see, not crazy packed over here right now. We're actually in pretty good shape. Let me actually grab the keys and the sold sign for the Bronco for Heather and get that stuck up in it while we're here. I think my Bronco's right up front. 10, yep. Oh, now we're looking good. There's some reorganization that went on. Opened up some space. Now my unit's right up front. Love it. Okay. Today is going really well, guys. It's a good start. Just gotta grab this 05 key. Crossing fingers that it's readily available and I can get right to it. I've never shown this before, but that's actually an Explorer Sport that we took in. Unfortunately, it's got a bunch of rust and problems. That would have been a nice unit to sell. But let's run back to the lot and let's see what we can get done. Brand new 17 Pro Max. We'll see you down there. All right, guys, we've secured the van. Now we just need to get this bad boy back to the lot so this customer can check it out. And this is a big boy van. So this is a XL, I believe. It's a base model. This is a mid-roof, long wheelbase, 15 passenger. I don't know if you guys can see it in the mirror, We got seats all the way to the back door. Customer is specifically interested in this particular unit because it has vinyl floors and not carpet. We have some other 15 passengers that have carpeted floors, but for whatever they're going to use it for, carpet is not the way. They want vinyl. So it's the only one we have that's a 15 passenger with vinyl floors. Now, for anybody that's in the market for a 15 passenger van, like I said, this is a mid roof, not a high roof. And this is a long wheelbase. This isn't an extended. So this is good for like transporting people for like churches, as a shuttle, things like that. What this isn't good for is anybody that needs luggage space. So a high roof extended dually would have space behind the last row there for luggage. This mid-roof long wheelbase does not. The last row of seats is butt up to the back doors, so no additional space there. So just some food for thought depending on what you're into and what you're looking for. I think we have another Raptor that came in that's completely unstickered, just a plain Raptor with no graphics on it. It's the second time I've passed by it. It caught my eye. We might need to take a look at that later. I think that it kind of looks like it's an 801, which we've been lacking, that regular 35 package Raptor. But yeah, just wanted to turn the camera on real quick, show you guys a little snippet of the van that we went to pick up. She's a big girl. Luckily we have a little spot here we can put her in for now, and we should be having that appointment here in just a little bit. So cross our fingers. Let's hope we can get this sold, because I'm still on the hunt. I need to try and get to 13 cars this month and capitalize after last month's really slow month. I believe as of right now I'm at 7. I got 6 more to go before the end of the month. So wish me luck. Let's get it done. Alright guys, as you can see, we have a familiar view. We're back in our 2024 Tacoma Trail Hunter. It's been a little while since we last had an update, when we were back at the storage lot grabbing that Transit right there. That bad boy is sold. We made a deal. While I was in the middle of getting that deal done, I was asked by management to take a turn. So for anybody that doesn't know what that is, that's to take over on another deal for a different salesperson. Maybe they're not getting anywhere, maybe there's many reasons to take a turn, but I was asked to take a turn and jumped on with Rafa, working on this 2024 Trail Hunter for another customer trading in a Lightning, and we made that deal as well. So that's 1.5 down for the day. I would love to sell another car and a half today. That would be awesome. If I could get 2.5 to 3 out today, that would be wonderful, in the interest of chasing towards that 13 car month that I'm trying to get to, because that would be huge in terms of bonuses and commission, which at the end of the day is what we work for. That gets to put some money away in the kitty for some fun times. So that is the update right now. I'm pulling this bad boy around the block to get it over into our detail department so they can get this all cleaned up for delivery. The van is going to be delivered at a later date because we need the check. He needs to bring us the check for that one from his bank. So as soon as he brings us the check and the insurance, we're going to go ahead and release that one to him. But for now, we're going to get this one over to detail and all cleaned up, and we'll see you guys back soon for another update. What's happening, guys? We're back in the Mach-E and we're rolling out of here. It is 7:30 now. I'm running a little late. Just need to button up some stuff, do some more follow-up after I got done delivering the Tacoma. So Tally on the day, like we talked about earlier, we ended at 1.5. Wanted to do another car and a half would have been nice. Unfortunately, there's nothing really pending, and the Tacoma deal kind of drug out, so they didn't have the opportunity to really chase too hard towards making another deal tonight. I do have a customer that's interested in a Maverick that we're kind of working a deal on with him. It's just we don't really have the correct Maverick. He just wants something really cheap and base. I don't have anything like that right now. I do have, it's actually not even an XL. I think it's an XLT. I might have an XL, but I don't think so. I think it's just XLT is the cheapest I have for a hybrid Maverick. But of course, like we talk about all the time, hybrid Mavericks are just the hottest thing since sliced bread. And we're not going to sell one of those at MSRP. Just doesn't make any sense. We consistently get over MSRP for hybrid Mavericks. The market dictates what is reasonable, and the market has dictated that over MSRP is reasonable on a hybrid Maverick. Regular EcoBoost Mavericks, not so much. We do pretty consistently get over MSRP on EcoBoost Mavericks as well, but not nearly as much over MSRP as we do on hybrids. Hybrids are just hot and people are willing to pay for
Police
them.
reported ahead.
So, tried to get something together. We're still working to find the right unit. I think I have one coming in this week that is an XL or a cheap XLT. That might be the one. I might try and lock it down on that, but I gotta shoot him some pictures of the cheapest one that we currently have in stock, which is a white with black accent logo. You guys have seen that style before. I did a whole video on a white logo, and we have another one of those available. We're willing to make him a good deal on, should he want that one. We're getting close. Hopefully that pans out into something. But 1.5 done for today. One is a passenger van that you guys saw earlier. Now it's still pending delivery. Hopefully later this week. He needs to come in with his check from his bank once he gets his financing all squared away, as well as his insurance. Then I have my F550 deal that you guys saw from last week. I need to get that over to Gomes bus service on Wednesday to do the field safety on that and get that all good to go. So that's kind of how today went. Really busy. Literally, I got in at 9, just after 9, maybe like 9:10, something like that. Was following up with customers until about 10:30. Then my appointment for that van was coming in, so I ran, got the van from storage that you guys saw, brought it back, started working that deal, ended up working 2 deals at once with that van and the Tacoma. There was a half out with one of our other sales guys. That ran until about lunchtime when I got the van deal complete. Made good progress in the Tacoma. Customer's wife came back. She had something to do, ran off to, I guess, give a lecture or something. There's something she had to do. Came back, picked him up. They went out to lunch in the Tacoma. Came back and we made a deal there, but we didn't get them all delivered up and done until about 5:30 or so, because the vehicle had to be cleaned up and everything. So got that done. They're supposed to go tomorrow because their trade, which is a really nice trade, by the way. Something to keep in mind, we took in a 24 F-150 Lightning. It is a Lariat. And it's in Avalanche Gray, I believe. It's a right color, really nicely optioned truck. Has a, I believe it's a Retrax Pro tonneau cover on it. Yep, Retrax Pro, not a rolling lock. It's a retractable tonneau cover, and it is their MX system, I want to say, if I remember correctly from my 4 parts days. It's an MX system, so it does have the T-slot rails to put a rack system on top of it. So real nice truck. We took it on trade from him. We bought that 24 Trail Hunter Tacoma that you guys saw the other day that we took out to Uncle Eddie to go check out. But that's a wrap for today. That's where I'm going to end it off. I apologize for the crappy lighting and possibly the crappy video quality, but this is again shot on the new 17 Pro Max, so hopefully it looks a little bit better. That's it for today. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow, 9 a.m. We're going to go at it again. We're going to see what we can get put together. Hopefully we can do another deal or two tomorrow. Keep this momentum going while we have it. And try and get, like I said, at least 13 deals out this one. That's the goal. With the 1.5 today, that puts me at 8.5. So we're getting there. We are getting there. We need, what is that, 8.5, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need about 5 more deals. So getting there slowly. We'll figure it out. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you guys that all come out watch these videos. I know they haven't been coming out every day anymore, mainly because there hasn't been much for me to film on our days off. I did film actually some stuff on Saturday, but we got kind of busy at the second event that we were at. I got a little tired out. I just didn't really feel like filming when we were at the second event. We were pretty burnt out for the day. So I didn't end up closing that out. And then yesterday, to be completely honest, was just kind of a lazy day. Didn't really do much. Paisley went with my dad, spent the day with him like she usually does on Sunday. Britt went off to work, so I just went to lunch with my uncle, ate some Uncle Bo's, and kind of lazed around the house, cleaned up a little bit, and that was it. So nothing really to film, nothing very entertaining. We'll see you guys back in the morning. We're going to keep chasing these deals. You guys have a great night.